Sahajanand Swami Maharaj Ni Jai. Vachnamrut number 22. God insists on an important attribute that all of us seekers need to have, is that of paying attention in whatever act we are doing, giving it our full thought, full emotion, doing it with our entire being, and not doing things superficially, mechanically for the heck of it. વાજિંત્ર વજાડીને કીર્તન ગાવવા તેને વિશે ભગવાનની સ્મૃતિ જ ન રહે તો એ ગાયું તે ન ગાયા જેવું છે. If you are singing bhajans with or without instruments, superficially, without paying attention on each word that you are uttering, on each feeling or emotion that is being expressed, if you don't understand what you are singing, and if you are not immersed in God while singing, then whether you sing that or you don't sing that, the outcome is the same. We are not going to benefit from anything that we do superficially. Until we are going to take something up and do it with full immersiveness, it's not going to reap results. This is applicable on spirituality, in life, in our careers, in everything. Paying full attention. When we do Aarti, is our eye only seeing God? Because the concept of Aarti was designed that when in the evening or in the night, the Murti of God is not visible, and I'm talking about those times when electricity was not invented. With the help of this lamp, darshan of God was possible. By evening, we have already seen God throughout the day, multiple times. But I can't live without seeing you before I sleep. So I want to see you again, but there is no light. How do I see you? And that's why I light the lamp and I want to see you. That inquisitiveness, that thirst, that hunger of seeing the Murti of God is why the Aarti is designed. That light, that lamp helps us see Him, and hence eventually after the Aarti, we move our hands over the Aarti and thank the Aarti for helping us see God. With this emotion, are we seeing God? Are we doing the Aarti? Forget the Aarti, forget the darshan ka concept, but while seeing God and listening to the Aarti, am I paying attention on every single word that I am speaking in the Aarti? Do I understand the meaning of the Aarti? If yes, then my doing Aarti is making sense. If not, and if it is mechanical, and if while singing Aarti I am thinking about work and I am looking at others and I am distracted by the crowd and I'm immersed in just the music and not the lyrics, and if those words do not reach me, touch me, move me, if I am not being able to concentrate on the act that I'm doing, it's just mechanical and it's not going to reap results. ભગવાનને વિસારીને તો ઘણા જીવ જાય છે, પણ તેણે કરીને મનમાં શાંતિ આવતી નથી. If we want peace, bliss from these aartis, from these kirtans, from these bhajans, then it's necessary that we are doing it with our entire being. If we are not, then even if we are doing satsang since decades, even if we are singing the same shamapna for a million times, even if we are saying Michhami Dukram every year, none of it is actually transforming us. Many of us are doing puja, going to mandirs, doing satsang, doing spirituality, reading books since months and years and decades. But we are the same, we are still disturbed, we are still vulnerable, we are still not liberated, we are still there. Why? Because we are not doing it with our full attention. Even if we do it 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, but with full attention, even if we read 1 page a day, but with full attention, that's going to pay far more rewards than doing it for many a minutes and a few hours once in a while randomly just because you have that mood today to do it. Seeking cannot be done with indiscipline and lack of attentiveness. કીર્તન ગાવા, નામ સ્મરણ કરવું, ધૂન કરવી, જે કરવું ભગવાનની મૂર્તિને સંભાળીને જ કરવું. Whatever we are doing, get that connection going with God, stay in that connection, stay fully aware, fully immersed, and then do it. Whether it is mala, whether it is going to mandir to do darshan, whether it is singing a bhajan, whether it is listening to a Vachnamrut. I cannot cook and listen to a Vachnamrut. I cannot drive and listen to satsang. It is an activity in which I need to be fully present. Then I will listen. I will completely comprehend it. I will make some notes. What is in this satsang for me to transform? What do I have to learn? Am I paying attention in whatever I do? Am I getting transformed? Am I singing each line with that meaningfulness? The day we actually try to do it, our pace of singing will have to reduce. I cannot sing at a fast mechanical pace and still pay attention. It's not humanly possible. The day we decide to do this, our quality of satsang, our quality of seeking will go far superior, even if our quantity has to reduce for this. ભજન કરવા બેસે ત્યારે ભગવાનમાં વૃત્તિ રાખે તો ઉઠીને પણ બીજી ક્રિયાને કરતા વખતે પણ ભગવાનમાં વૃત્તિ રહે. અને જો ભજન કરતા સમયે વૃત્તિ ન રાખે તેની વૃત્તિ તો ભજનમાં બેસે ત્યારે પણ સ્થિર થાય નહીં. If while doing bhajan, if we are not paying attention on God, then while doing other kriyas of sansar, which is 23 and a half hours of our day, how will God be the epicenter of our life? He can't be. If those 30 minutes we have invested in which God is actually paid full attention to, then believe me, the remaining 23 and a half hours, we will feel connected to God, we will remain connected to God, even if we are doing sansaric kriyas, material things, material schedules, routines. Even in our routine, we will feel God, we will feel connected, we will feel immersed if we have managed to feel immersed in 30 minutes. How many minutes in a day do we have food? Maybe an hour a day is when we are actually consuming. Man hours of consuming food is 1 hour in a day, max 2 hours. When we are sitting for either a breakfast or a lunch and snacks and dinner and intermittent, whatever we eat. But it lasts for the remaining 20 to 23 hours. We feel satiated, we feel full. That's how spiritually also, if we have immersed for an hour, it will be enough for lasting the whole day. And then હાલતા ચાલતા ખાતા પીતા સર્વે ક્રિયાને વિશે વૃત્તિ રાખવાનો અભ્યાસ કરવો. If we have done this in this hours of seeking, then it will remain for the remaining hours of our routine. But this will need an abhyas. It is a study, just like how we take a degree of engineering or of becoming a doctor. This spirituality is also a study, a syllabus, an abhyas, an effort. If we put that effort, to shanti thase. We will feel eternal peace. We will feel eternal bliss. Our mind will learn to get calm. We will be in a meditative state of being in every circumstance of life. કામ કાજ કરતે પણ ગાફલાઈ નહીં રહે ને જો ભજનમાં ગાફલાઈ રાખશે તો આખા દિવસમાં ગાફલાઈ જ રહેશે. If we are inattentive, if we are distracted, if we are careless, if our attitude during the bhajan and during the satsang is going to be lethargic, we are going to be lethargic throughout the day. Conscious living, cautious living, intentional living is an attitude, is a study that we all need to inculcate and put effort into. Then we will feel eternal bliss, peace and love throughout our day. Sahajanand Swami Maharaj Ni Jai.